You're inevitably going to bump into tension, tense muscles. Often pain might be associated with that. You might feel tense in your hips. You might feel tense in your shoulder or shoulders, in your jaw. We've all got different holding points that we can build up tension, and the common approach is to just relax, and it often just makes you more tense. It's such a common thing, like just like you can. It doesn't really work like this. Often what I find, particularly in the health and wellness field and the field of movement and physical therapy, there's a lot of well-intended people who want to teach you how to be more at ease in your body and to relax, but they already unconsciously embody how to do it. And so can't really just learn it by thinking it. And this is the problem, particularly if you've had stuff that's been building up in your body for a long time and then just expecting to be able to just relax like it's that easy. It just gets really stressful.
Yeah, just to realize that your body is already relaxing and he hasn't the capacity to relax even more because of past experiences. When you can just see this, okay, this muscle tension I feel, this is for my body already relaxation. He has no other choice. He has no other possibilities. And our responsibility can be to give the body another choice to release this tension. And this will not work with, oh, just relax, because you are already relaxed. And there is no way to relax even deeper without supporting your body actively. And this is what we are sharing and what we are doing and what we experienced in our past by ourselves.
Yeah, I think it's probably useful to share that sometimes relaxation doesn't feel relaxing. And, I remember when I started practices like standing meditation, and, I came from a background of a lot of my physical activity and practice was more contractive in nature. So like building things, adding things to my body, like pushing further, becoming stronger, contracting harder, becoming more powerful, better, faster, stronger. This was my intent in my younger years. And so I got really good at contracting and developing tension, but I didn't understand the other side of it and realized that in order to relax, there's actually more things going on. It's a more complex process, because when you start to try to relax, and I learned this as I started the practice of standing meditation, as I would attempt to, so here I am, I'm there, I'm breathing, becoming aware of my breath, becoming aware of my body, and I'm doing my best to relax into the experience. Don't really know what that means at this point, because I don't have many reference points, because my body does feel really tense. And things then start to shake, my holding patterns, so the ways that I'm used to holding my body start to relinquish or get tired. And it's almost like my body was relearning how to use deeper tissue, how to relax, how to rest into its own structure, because I was holding with my big muscles so much to keep my skeleton in place. And it was using so much energy that when I started to face it by standing with it for an extended period, I then got to look at it and see how much I was holding, and then start to slowly learn how to let it go, how to hold my body in a more efficient way. And on that process went. And it was quite uncomfortable in the beginning. But as I started to face those things that were uncomfortable, and that there were certain feelings that came up as well, of a lot of things from my childhood and how I didn't feel safe being myself, how I felt quite anxious because I wasn't accepted as I was, It was, if I was inconvenient in my family system, I was let to know about it, be a good boy, don't do this, do that, don't cause any further challenge in this environment. So I'd internalized all of that. And so relaxation was essentially like meeting all of that I had held inside and integrating that in the present moment with who I then, the truth of me. Now that's a lot to take in all at once. And this is why relaxation can be like a pipe dream for so many of us, like a rainbow that we're chasing. So there was some things that I learned along the way that really taught me how to relax into myself and into the body, because it's like having a body is already a limited thing. I really do believe that we are a soul living in the vessel of a body. And if you think about it like that, here is this limitless consciousness inhabiting this limited vessel. Isn't that an interesting conundrum that we're in? And so often the answer is to escape, is to disconnect, abandon ship, get out, go to where it is more pleasant, particularly when I know my body inside was very uncomfortable for a long time. And I hadn't really come to terms with that. Pushed a lot of stuff down. I was scared to face it. These are all the things that I bumped into along the way on the path toward becoming more relaxed. No wonder it's so challenging. No wonder like we don't want to go down that path. Why would we want to face all of the things that we're holding on to and practice relaxing in the presence of them? Well, there's a really good reason why, because on the other side of it, you then have this capacity to kind of face life heart open, prepared for whatever comes, and you get to see who you really are without the fear holding you back, without that resistance. And the body kind of gives us these indications of all that's a bit scary. My question is can we practice, can we continue to learn how to relax into the face of hard things? Because I don't believe that we're going to escape doing hard things. And I think that it's kind of important to live a fulfilled life. I'm getting a bit philosophical here, but this is some of the drivers as to why I practice and why I really think that the practice of relaxing the body is just so important.